Good morning, dear children. I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Welcome you again to the Google Classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. So today we will be discussing a new chapter, lesson number 11, Light, Shadow and Reflection. So what is light? Why do we need light? We need light to see things around us. We see so many objects around us, like car, bus, animals, trees. Inside your house, you can able to see your toys, television, fridge, sofa, utensils, bed, chair. So these all things you can able to see. At night, you can able to see the things inside your house. Yes, when you switch on the light, you can able to see the things. But if there is a power cut, you can able to see the things? No. But when you light a candle or a torch, you can able to see the things what is there present inside your room. So light enables us to see the things around us.
Light is one of the important things that is required to see the objects around us. So what are those things which we see? It is not only about scenery, it is also about reading a book. When you read a book or when you write on a piece of paper, so there also you need a light. In this way, light helps us to see a lot of things around us. It plays an important role in our life. Different types of light. Different types of light that we see around us. First of all, we should talk about sunlight. It is a familiar object that gives its own light. Then light from bulb, light from the torch, light from the candle, and light from the laser. They all are different types of light. If you compare light from a bulb and candle, they are not exactly same. Similarly, if you compare torch with the sunlight, they are also different. So these all are from different sources of light, and they are different from one another. But all of them are lights, and all of them help us to see things around us.
When we talk about different types of light, different sources of light, it is very important to know that not all objects can produce light. So based on whether an object produces light or not, objects are classified into two categories, that is luminous object and non-luminous object.
Luminous object. Luminous objects are those objects which produce their own light. So they have the ability to produce their own light. For example, sun is a luminous object. Candle is a luminous object. So if we talk about non-luminous objects that do not emit their own light is called non-luminous object. For example, wood, eraser, ball, utensils. These all are non-luminous objects. But they are capable of reflecting light to our eyes, which are coming from the luminous object. Now what is the meaning of reflecting? Reflecting the light means when light falls on them, the light rays bounce back. They bounce back and reaches our eyes, and that's how we are able to see them. So this non-luminous object will not produce their own light, but light which is coming from luminous objects and falling on this object will reflect that light to our eyes, and that is how we are able to see these objects. Now, let us understand it better with the help of an example. Now you can see here, sun. Sun is luminous object and can produce light. Sunlight falls on various objects on the earth. Now for example, the sunlight falls on this house, it will fall on the tree, it will fall on the grass. So everywhere sunlight is falling. The house does not produce its own light, the tree does not produce its own light, the grass does not produce its own light. But all of them are capable of reflecting the light that is falling on them from the sun to our eyes. So, when we look at this house, the light which is reflected from the house comes to reaches our eyes, and that is how we are able to see this house. So this all are non-luminous objects, but they are capable of reflecting light that is coming from some another source, that is luminous objects. So that is why we are able to see the objects. So such objects are known as non-luminous objects.